success is much more about how you feel at the end of the day and what you're trying to create. But for me, I think the biggest example of this is my dad. And he grew up without any money in a very bohemian house in the middle of nowhere in Kent. He really didn't care very much about money in his whole life. What he cared about as a very, very creative person was making stuff that he liked with people that he liked in a way that he liked. He started a publishing house of illustrated books for like designers and architecture and music or whatever. And these books did not make very much money, but they were beautiful and they were they were radical and they were incredibly impactful on me, but also the people that had them. And it was never really about money to him. It was about doing the thing that he loved in the way that he loved it. That was the inspiration that I had growing up, because that was someone who just didn't care about the money bit. They cared about what they were doing and the impact they had. And from my perspective, if you ask about whether he was successful, you're like, well, the business was never worth crazy money or anything like that. But if I look at the impact that he had and the example that he set to follow your own path, it's one of the most inspirational of my life. And he defined his own version of success. And it's not that he didn't care about money. Of course, everyone cares about money. I care about money a lot more than he did, but he cared much more about what he was doing and why he was doing it.